It was supposed to be the perfect night, one I'd planned down to the smallest detail. But when the doorbell rang and the clock struck midnight, I realized something wasn't right. My wife hadn't come home, and the surprise party I'd set up for her would soon unravel in ways I never saw coming. What happened that night changed everything I thought I knew about love, trust, and betrayal. You won't believe how it all unfolded. Stick around, because this is a story that will make you question everything. I had it all planned. A surprise party just for her. It wasn't some big celebration, no grand gestures, no over-the-top decorations. Just a quiet evening filled with people she loved and a night that was all about her. After all, she deserved it. But then she didn't come home that night. It had been an ordinary day. She left for work, kissed me goodbye with that smile of hers. I didn't think much of it, just another day, right? But as the day went on, something didn't feel quite right. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it was there, crawling under my skin like a cold chill. When she didn't pick up the phone during the day, I shrugged it off. She's busy, right? Maybe she's working late. But then the hours stretched on and still no word. No texts, no calls. It wasn't like her at all. The surprise party was ready. I had everything set. Her favorite cake, the drinks, the people she'd enjoy seeing. All I needed was her to walk through that door. But as the clock ticked, that knot in my stomach only grew tighter. Then I got a call. It was an unknown number. I don't know why, but I picked up. Maybe I was desperate for something, anything, to tell me that everything was okay. But the voice on the other end, it wasn't her. "Is this her husband?" The voice asked, low and unsteady. Froze. There was a pause before the person spoke again, each word slicing through the silence like a knife. "She's with me. She's not coming home tonight. I thought you should know." I couldn't breathe. My thoughts scrambled, each one a blur. This wasn't happening. It couldn't be happening. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to believe it, but the evidence was staring me in the face. The piece of my heart I thought was untouchable had been shattered, and I felt like I was falling. The walls of my house, the ones I'd built for us, felt like they were caving in. As the night wore on, I waited. I waited for her to come back, to walk through that door and give me some explanation. But the minutes turned into hours, and by the time midnight struck, I knew the truth. She wasn't coming back. And then, something unexpected happened. I found a letter tucked under the edge of the kitchen counter. It was from her. My heart raced as I unfolded it, but what I read wasn't a typical confession. It wasn't the "I'm sorry" I expected. It wasn't even a justification for the things she'd done. It was a goodbye. "I've been unhappy for a while, and I don't know how to fix it. This is my choice. I love you, but I need to be free." The party was still set up. The cake was still there, untouched, the candles waiting for her to blow them out. But she wasn't coming back. Not that night, and maybe never again. I stood there, looking at the empty space, feeling the weight of what had just happened. Betrayal wasn't the right word for it. It was deeper than that. It was the quiet, invisible cracks that formed over time, the things I didn't see, the things she didn't say. But here's the thing, this story, this pain, doesn't define me. It doesn't define what happened. It doesn't even define her. It's just part of life. A chapter that ended, and one that I'll close in my own way when I'm ready. So, what's the lesson here? Maybe it's that we never truly know someone. Or maybe it's that we only see the version of them that they let us. But whatever it is, we have to find our own way through the chaos. If you've been through something like this, or if you're just trying to make sense of your own life, don't forget you're not alone. We all have our stories, and they don't define us unless we let them. If you found any truth in this, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.